Hello and welcome to the demo for Axe Ghost. So, let's just begin, shall we? Tutorial? Yeah, might as well. Figure out how we play. Look, Ghost, His Majesty wants me to prepare you. I'll show you the basics, but you'll have to figure out the rest on the battlefield. Well, that's probably a terrible idea. You'll use the axe weapon to destroy monsters before they reach you. Hover over the axe icon on the card over there to get an explanation of how it works. Continuous group of monsters. Okay. Done. Oh. I've got you. Alright. 3 of the red monsters were destroyed. The other 3 survived because they weren't connected to the group you hit. Diagonals don't count. Green monsters survived 2 because the axe only destroys groups of the same kind. Every monster destroyed in the same attack is worth one more point than the last. Blah, 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 blah. Some have a toggle switch. And then a toggle. Okay. Let's push you there, and we will push you there. Cool. Cool. Alright, don't let them get to the bottom. Okay, seems pretty cool. The monster's about to win. Use the weapons on the 3 regular guards to group them up, then use the skull axe as many as you can. Alright, well, that seems like more complicated than I want. Those guys aren't going to be able to go that way. What's this one do? Push all of them in the row by 1 square. I don't think that's what I wanted to happen. While spawning 4 monsters of the same type. Sure. Okay. Yeah, I totally screwed this up. I'm not even gonna try, man. Let's... Okay, let's go to free play. Give this a nice try and try to do a fairly decent job. Create monster on the target square, place an existing monster there. I don't know, we'll just put a monster there. And then we can push them up. And that's a game over, so I don't want to use it. It's kind of weird. I will say it's definitely a it's definitely a cool idea. But I will admit that the lack of you know, actual attacks like throughout this, it's just, I don't know, it feels like it's just too small of there's just not enough like actual attacks that are happening. It's very disappointing to see, you know, so few you know, enemies, and like it's gonna be game over. Do we get any kind of like upgrades that we get like over time or anything like that? No. Alright, so it seems like it's definitely like more of a like a puzzle aspect for me. Or a puzzle aspect. I don't know. It feels like a puzzle game more than anything to me. I don't think it's bad. Like, I mean, it definitely has like its kind of cool moments of trying to do everything here and pushing our enemies into a particular area and try to do stuff. But again, the think the lack of I guess the lack of axes to do damage to enemies is just, it's really disappointing. Like, I mean, there's really no other way to, like, kind of to say it. Like, it just, without like more axes, I mean, and like this is I'm not even gonna, like, I've obviously lost this one. I'm gonna do it one more time. It's gonna be like a short video because I'm just it's not really for me. Like, it's not really my jam. I don't. Puzzle games are a rough sell, or a tough sell for me. It is very, very difficult to kind of, like, I think get I think it's very difficult for me to find, I guess, a proper blend. That was not what I wanted. But anyway, but it's, I think, difficult for me when it comes to, you know, puzzle-oriented games to find, I guess, I don't know, a nice mix of something that makes it feel like it's the kind of title I really want. And I think the biggest problem that I'm seeing here is just, it's so limited to actually having our you know, actual the axe. I mean, if I had an axe like every turn, or maybe even every other turn, I think I would like this more. But because it feels like the game is far more focused on trying to, I guess, build these time periods of, you know, having a large amount of the enemies all at once and in a specific place, and then we have, I don't know, just not really anything that, like, I don't know. It's just something about it just doesn't quite really doesn't really mesh for me. The general idea is, you know, it's neat and everything, but without the ability to have far more I don't know, I guess without the ability to have far more attacks going on at any given time, um, there's just not enough. I guess not enough to keep it, like, interesting. Um, Too bad they don't have, like, a reverse. That would have been helpful. Like, I'm doing a little bit better now because I think because I'm focusing more on um, I guess trying to focus on the enemies a little bit more in a specific way, but no, it's just not even, it's not even that. It's just, again, I run into the issue of not having enough here to kind of, like, make it more interesting. I don't know. I think it's just, it's just too focused on trying to build up for these extravagant moves that I just, I'm not really into that sort of thing. Dang, that's not what I wanted. That was also a mistake. There's really nothing else we can do at this point other than just do that and die. So there you go. That's Axe Ghost. It's pretty cool. I guess it's like almost like a more puzzle-oriented Tetris or Dr. Mario. The link is in the description. I encourage you to try it, see if you like it. And if you do, don't forget to wishlist it. And that is it. Thanks for watching.